Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm bringing another puzzle from the archive. This is one that I did back in June, and this is a puzzle called Crossroads by Bill Murphy. This was posted back in June, and I was back then I was tracking my solves because I was only doing sort of a few a day, like one or two a day, unlike now when I seem to be doing dozens. And uh, I actually put a note against this one that I really, really enjoyed it, and I don't remember what I did, but I put a note that I really enjoyed it, and it was sort of a fun puzzle, and I actually tracked my time, and it wasn't too long, so it was obviously a fairly approachable puzzle, and other people have rated it as quite approachable. But I reached out to Bill and asked if I could do this puzzle, and he responded and said I could. So I thought I would bring this and see if I could, well, not necessarily remember what I did because it was hundreds of puzzles ago to me, but to bring a good puzzle to my viewers because, as I said, I flagged this as something that I really enjoyed, and that's what it's all about. So at some point, I know I'm just going to find a note that I really enjoyed a puzzle and I'm going to do it. And this will probably be like in 100 videos if I'm still doing them then. And it'll be something that I've already covered because, that's me. I'm forgetful. Um, Someone will laugh at me. Okay. Um, but if I look at my early videos, a lot of those have had almost no views compared to like what I get in the first hour now. And some of those puzzles are exceptional. So yeah, I've been thinking like, do I need to do a video where I just sort of bring up the puzzles and say this was my video from like this long ago. Go look at them; they're great, and just do a showcase video. I'm thinking about it. Again, feel free to leave a description, comment in the description if you think that's a good or a bad idea. Anyway, on to this. There'll be links to this puzzle below. Um, yeah, so Bill posts his puzzles onto the Cracking the Cryptic Discord archive, but you'll be able to find this puzzle in the description as always. How does this one work? So there are two main rules in play on this one. There is between lines, and they're different colors to so that it is easy to follow them. So digits on lines must be must lie between the digits on the circles attached to that line. So whatever goes into these circles, the digits on the attached lines must be strictly between the digits in the circles. Not the same as, must lie between them. Um, and one of the things from that is you can immediately tell that you can never put a 1 or a 9 on a between line because that would mean you would need to put a 0 or a 10 in a circle, and that just doesn't work. The other rule in play is little killer. So if we were to grab these four cells and add them together at the end, then they will sum to 13. And digits may repeat along these lines if permitted by other Sudoku rules. So it would be absolutely possible to put two threes there. It would not be possible to put two threes there because that is breaking the rules of Sudoku. So with that, we should be able to complete this puzzle. Let's give this a shot. Where do I want to start? So the between lines on their own don't seem to give much, so it's probably going to be the little killer clues. Seems to be a trend at the moment. So this one, 15. So this will be either 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it'll be 7, 8, or 6, 9. And the 5 will be either 1, 4, or 2, 3. Oh, if it's 2, 3, then there's nothing on the between line. So if I made up this 5 with 2 and 3, there'd be no digits between them. This cannot be 2 or 3. This has to be 1 and 4, which means every digit on this between line needs to be 2 and 3. Oh, it's the same up here. If I used 7 and 8, then there would be there are no digits between 7 and 8. This must be 6 and 9. And every digit on this between line must be 7 and 8. Hang on, how's that going to work? So this 9 now must include either 7 or 8 or 2 and 3. So if I made up 9... So I couldn't use 4, 5 because there's nothing between them. If I used 3, 6, I would not be in... 7, 8 couldn't go on the between line. If I used 2, 7, I couldn't use those digits. This must be 1, 8. And between 1 and 8... 2 and 3 is between 1 and 8, but this now must be 7, which means this is 8, this is 8, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 7. Okay. But 2 and 3 do both lie between 1 and 8. Oh, there now must be a 9 on this 11, so this must be 2, 9. And 2 does not lie between 2 and 9, so this now must be 3, which means this is 2, which makes this 3. That 3 makes this 2, the 2 makes this 3, and the 3 makes this 2. That's quite clever. Using between lines and Little Killer to say that the only options were sort of 2 digits, but if you use the 7, 8, then there's nothing that you can put on the between line. I think that's quite clever. But these are now wide open. So is it this 10 clue? Because I've already got 5, so I need to put 5 more. So it's an odd digit, so I cannot use the same digit twice. So they will be different digits. So it'll either be 1, 4 or 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Well, it has to be lower than 5. And this cannot be 2 or 3, so it's 1 or 4. So this is 1 or 4. This gives me a 1, 4 pair in the row. So this now has to be 8 and 1. Well, the 1 looks back, making that 4, which makes that 1, which makes that 4. That's now 9, so that has to be 1. Eight, 8. 8 has to go in one of those two. 2, 2, 2 goes in one of those two. Oh, this is the same. This grid is very symmetrical. So I need to put 15 in here. 15 is an odd number. So again, this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. I can't put 7 or 8 in there. I can't put 7 or 8 in there. So this is 6, 9. This gives me a 6, 9 pair. So that becomes 2. That becomes 9. The 9 looks back, making that 6, making that 9, which makes that 6. And the 6 makes that 9. And now I've got the 30 complete. It puts 9 down here somewhere. So all I know now is 1 is in one of those, because I can't put 1 on this between line. I can't put 9 on this between line, so 9 is in one of those. This is starting to feel like I'm down to Sudoku. Eep. 8 is in one of those two. 3, 3, that's a 3. 3, 3, 3 is in one of those two. 7, 7, that's a 7. Can I do a symmetrical thing? Yes, that's a 2, which puts 2 into one of those. 2 and 2 are lining up, which means 2 has to go right there. Which means 2, 2, 2, and 2 are all looking into that box, putting a 2 there. Can I mirror that somehow? I think I did with the 7s. But I don't have as many 7s. How did that work? I may have missed something. Bremster missed something. What a surprise. One is in one of those. One is in one of those. One is in one of those two, but one can't go on the between line. That's a 1. One is in one of those two, which puts 1 in one of those two, and it can't be there. That right there is a 1, which puts 1 in one of those two. 1 is right there. 1 is now right there because that one knocks out those, and that one knocks out those. That one knocks out that. And that one means that's not a 1, so that is a 1. Is that all the 1s? Yes, it is. I have all the 1s. I am in one. I am one with the grid. I will stop punning at some point. We all know that's not true. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There is no 4 there. Well, that was unhelpful. The colours make it really hard for me to see. It's not an excuse, it's a reason. I'm not making excuses, I'm just being a bit slow, and that's why. 1, 2, these are 3, 4, 5, and 7. So this has to be a 5 and a 7 because there's a 3, 4 in the column. Actually, where can 3 go? There are 3 3s here, so this has to be a 3. So these are 4, 5, and 7. 3, 3. 3 has to go in one of those two. I don't know where the best place to look is. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 again. That's not 4. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's actually 5 and 9. And I can't put 9 on a between line. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 in the column. So this could only be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. It couldn't be 6, 8. Couldn't be 7, and I can't put 9 on the between line. So that gave me all of those. That was very useful. I can take 7 out of those. That's now a 4, 5 pair. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8, 9 pair, which does not seem to be resolved. How am I? Oh, there's this little killer, which is very useful because that's 1 and 2. These need to sum to 10. I can't put 2 5s in there. That must be 4. That must be 6. That must be 5. There is no 6 there. That 4 means there's no 4 there. Actually, that must be a 4 because there was already a 5. There's a 6 there. That now is now a 5. That was very useful. This is now a known triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, and 9. There is no 9 there. There is no 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 4 and 5. That 8 is making that a 9 and that an 8. So this has to be 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6, 8, 9. There's no 8 there because of the 4, 5. That's 8. So this is 4, 5, and 6 as well. Yeah, that holds true. It's not helpful, but it holds true. So this is a known pair. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's going to be useful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 and 9. But the 4, 9 makes that a 5 and that a 4, which takes 4 out of those. That makes that a 4. 4, 9. That 9 is resolving it. That's a 4. That's a 9. This is a known pair now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is not resolved. But this is a known triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we know this one can't be a 3 because of that. That's what my pencil marks gave me. It's why I never delete pencil marks before I get the triple, because then I'll forget what my eliminations were, or I try never to. But we've got 11 here, which means these need to sum to 16. So if this was a 3, that would have to be a 13. If that was a 5, that would have to be an 11. So that has to be a 9. So 9 plus 7. No, wait, I just got that very wrong. 8 plus 4 is 12. So these have to sum to 15. 3 plus 12, that doesn't work. 5 plus 10 doesn't work. 9 plus what gets to 15 is 6. 9 plus 6 gets to 15. So that's 5, that's 6, that's 5. The 6 makes that a 7 and that a 6. The 9 means that's a 5 and that's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. This is an 8. This is a 6. This is a 9. This has been another easy one, I know. Much easier than I thought at, another 20-minute solve. I will hunt for some harder puzzles. I do not know before I start what the puzzle difficulty is going to be. I did have my previous solve time, which was actually 35 minutes. I've obviously got a bit better. Because I'm now just down to these boxes. So these are 2. I need to put 3 into this box. So this is a 2, 3 pair. So this is 9 because I can't put 2 or 3 into there. So this is a 2, 3 pair. So this becomes a 7. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7 go into there. So that's 5 and that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So that's 6 and that's 8. That means that that's 8 and this is not 8. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 7. The 7 there resolves it. So that's 3 and that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5 go in here. And that 5 resolves it. So that's 3 and that's 5. That resolves that 2 and that 3. And that leaves just this, where this is the 2 and this is a 4. And that completes the puzzle. So that's Crossroads by Bill Murphy. I did that a lot faster than I did when I did it in June, where I'd recorded my time as I said, was over 35 minutes, just over 35 minutes. So, okay. Well, I hope you gave that one a try, and I will continue to try and find puzzles that are sort of a little bit harder than this. I've obviously been going through an easy binge, and I'll see what I come up with. Again, please provide feedback, good or positive or negative, about what I'm providing. The the statistics I'm getting are showing, and the feedback I'm getting or so far is incredibly positive. But there's always room to improve and provide what people want. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Reach out to me via email, reach out to me via Discord, or the comments below. Um, Thank you everyone for watching, and good luck with your solving. Thank you again to Bill Murphy for the puzzle.